go ahead and hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Push-up position. 15 push-ups. Here we go. And hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Back up on your feet. 15 jumping jacks. Hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Back down on the floor. 10 push-ups. Go and hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. All right, quick stretch. The birds are talking.
Oh my gosh, no, I can't handle the cuteness.
They're chilling. All right, feet together. Go ahead. Touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it wide. Hand it down. Try to touch your elbows to the floor if you can. 1, 2, just hang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, shift off to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Go ahead and sit it down. Feet together. Go ahead and reach out, touch the toes again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and take it wide. I've explained this before, how I get this stretch. It's hard to just jump into that stretch. Okay, so leave one leg planted. Push yourself outward. One leg stays, the other one shoots out as you scoot forward. Boom. That's how you really push that stretch. Okay? So here we go. Right down the middle. Crawl out as far as you can. Once you get there, touch your elbows. As far as you can go, then drop your elbows down. Head up, back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead, take it over. Nice side bend here. 1, 2, try to touch over your head to the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Keep it low. Right leg over left. Big hug around the knee. Pull it in nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leave the knee up. Bring the left knee up now. So now you're sitting there working on that hip rotation. Try to fold yourself in half there. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Leave it there. Extend. Keep the right over left. Lower back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. Left leg over right. Big hug around the knee. Pull it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knee up. Scoop yourself. Try to fold yourself in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Extend that knee down. Keep your right or left, lower back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Go ahead, stand back up. All right, so everyone should be a little loose, a little warm, legs are warmed up. So today, like I said, we're gonna be doing some flashing mace work. Okay, Aaron, you may not know flashing mace, but you're gonna learn it today, all right, bud? And a lot of it. So, base technique of flashing mace, it is against a step through right punch, okay? What we're gonna do, different variations, obviously. Written, you're gonna step forward with that punch coming in. Okay, now when you step forward, you're gonna execute this left inward block. Boom, almost at the same time, you're gonna catch with that clip, just like we would in glancing salute. Okay, getting a hyper extension out of that punch. As soon as it comes in, we shoot that block, this is up, and then we're rotating with that break there, okay? What a lot of people think the break happens is this. They think this shot is the breaking action, that front hand, but it's actually the left hand, or the right hand that's doing the breaking. This is just your bar that you're putting on the arm. That's your leverage. So now you're catching with that as well as the turn of the body. Okay, so make sure you don't emphasize just that block. Make sure this is part of the action. The main part of the action is boom. Okay, bringing that hand up like we're ready to throw a baseball. Okay, from here, okay, I'm gonna teach it kind of sectionally here. We have a forward bow and we hit across the face. Okay, yes, I know there's a step, but for sectional, forward bow as we hit. Okay, from here, we step through, we turn, and we hit with this check hand high, hitting with that back knuckle or a hammer fist, up to you, to the ribs, could be the liver since it's his right side, could be the kidney. From there, we're gonna check down on that arm. We're gonna replace it with the waiter's check using that merit of gravity. Boom, boom. From there, we're gonna explode back up with that back knuckle to the face, okay? And I like to do this more of a straight arm, okay? There's many versions with the looping arm, okay? I like to do it more so with that straight action there, okay? Getting a little bit of torque out of it. So one more time through, the punch comes in, we catch, we clip on the arm. Now, like I said, it's a forward bow, but we're actually gonna go through that forward bow as we step, okay? And there's many different versions here, okay? So we're gonna step as we hit, and we're gonna turn all the way through and hit down. Check, check, back up. And if you want the extension, spin back, back knuckle the kidney, and then buckle them down with the ridge hand. That'd be the end of the extension there. Not the end of it, but part of it. So, what are we gonna go over today? We're gonna hit kind of each little section of this technique. We kind of already went over that break real quick. On that break, make sure, just like on glancing salute, okay, we're not trying to catch the wrist here, okay? We're not catching boom at this motion here, okay? Remember, we're pulling this back almost at this diagonal angle. And what's that doing is you're catching the thumb, that little shelf right there. See how your hand goes down and then it shoots out? That's what we're catching with that break right there. This hand's on the elbow, that punch coming in, we're gonna catch on the back side of that so it hits like that. That's like your little hook. Notice the arm shoots the other way. That's what you're catching, okay? So you're actually hitting on that fist, or step through right, if I put it down, like I said, right there. So notice that angle. Come from here, boom. If I come straight at it, okay, you're not gonna get the proper angle, okay? So boom. That's what you want to hit. Okay, so when you step in, boom, you're catching. Correct. Think about you're answering the telephone. Answer the telephone. Boom. So boom, from there, I want you to think about throwing a baseball. It's the same motion. Boom, throw the baseball. Okay, now what we're going to do here, we're going to explore the step. All right. Now, like I said, I showed you kind of just in sectional with the forward bow. okay, boom, hit, and then step through. That's very, very primitive bass, okay? You don't even teach that in the bass technique, but I like to explain just to get that motion going. You're here, and then you're stepping as you go. So, on that step, let's play with this step. I've seen many versions, okay? I'm going to show you kind of the way it's supposed to be done, and then a little bit of the way I like to do it, and I'm sure some of you have seen different variations, okay? What I like to do here, when I hit, okay, I'm going to marriage my step and my hit at the same time. Now, where am I stepping? That's going to be the tricky part, okay? When I hit here, okay, if you step all the way forward, right, stepping forward when you hit, boom, if you turn all the way around, look at where you have to hit now. So A, I'm in a left neutral bow, and I have to hit my target way over here, okay? So remember that when you step, you don't just want to step forward, okay? You want to step off at that angle there, okay? The reason that is when you hit, boom, you're already starting your spin. Now you're in a more of a direct stance to the person and not so much parallel. Okay, you want to be almost perpendicular to this person. Okay, so there's many ways. There's 3 ways we're going to finish this spin. A, we have the first one, boom, and we're almost parallel, back to back. Okay, boom. Then we have the halfway, boom, when we step actually more so across, boom, and then we're going to be perpendicular now. Okay, now you can even step a little further and spin all the way around almost, and you can almost turn to where now we're parallel here, chest to chest, or I'd be chest to back. So my back's not to him, and my chest is going to be in front of him. So 1, swing as we go through, okay? Boom, spin out of it, okay? Now, I know Sensei Donnie also has his kind of version of it, is a little bit of like a dragon hop, where it's boom and it's step, step. That will put you definitely in a great position, okay? Because your spin, boom, when we hop off to that foot, right? Boom, step. I'm actually stepping again with that left foot in. So that actually gives a little bit of momentum there. And it puts me in a nice stance for the rest of the technique, okay? So 4 versions. We have stepping forward, boom, and now we're back to back almost. We have stepping a little bit further across, boom, and we're parallel or perpendicular. Then we have kind of the dragon hop, okay? Real big step, boom, step, and then we settle on that spin there, boom, okay? So those are just different variations of the hammer. One thing that I like to do on this hammer is I actually step into a twist stance when I do this, okay? Because I like to use a lot of the torque, okay? What a lot of people do is they like to hit as they come through, okay? I'm going to use some marriage of gravity on this. And the reason I like this, because it takes out a little beat, okay? This is full committed. Flashing mace is boom, boom. It's fully committed, okay? Which is awesome in an ideal phase, okay? But what I like to do is I like to actually step with a front crossover and settle into a twist stance, okay? So I go boom across when I hit, and then from there, I see the reaction or I see the target. And now if I need to get out of this, I can get out of this, okay? I can step back, boom, I can come back, I can boom, step out of it if I need to, or I can finish the technique. Boom, maybe the hands come up, there's my shot to turn, okay? So boom, I like to do it with a twist, a little bit of a front crossover. That's not written that way, so don't get it confused. It is written with that step forward as you step through. Boom, and then turn. But the reason I like doing it with the twist stance is I get a lot of torque out of it. So boom, I hit, and then as soon as I settle, boom, that's when I start my torque, okay? Because you notice if you go ahead and try this without settling on that first shot and boom, boom, okay, go ahead and try that. And how many of you guys have a little bit of a problem with balance on that after the spin? Okay, or how many of you guys have experienced when you swing, you're like, whoa, all the way around. So it looks like most of you guys have the dragon, kind of more of the dragon hop, right? Kelly got the dragon hop. Carrie, I think you kind of have, we worked on this technique before. I've given you like 6 of these. You like the twist?
Well, I think you taught me this one, so that might be why.
Yeah. I know, Kelly, you had the dragon hop.
I had the dragon hop, but I tend to hop too much. I like the twist because are you unwinding on the balls of your feet?
Yes. So that you have to be on the balls of your feet. It's more of a kind of like a heel toe.
Yeah.
Okay. So my front foot, I'm pivoting on the heel of my foot. My back, I'm pivoting on the ball of my foot. And then I switch. It's a heel toe turn. Straight out of dance. Boom. Mm-hmm. Heel and toe turning all the way through. And then we switch. That's when we hit the settle there.
Okay.
So boom, pop. Now what I like to do this is that actual spin, okay? If you look at it, what I like to make it is a downward spiral. Okay, my hand never stops moving. Boom, I pass the energy onto this hand, and then when I make contact, I don't just hit flat, okay? I continue that lowering motion, and I actually torque as I'm hitting at this angle here. Boom. So when I hit, I'm coming angle, and then I continue that same angle all the way through. Okay, so if you look at my hand, it's doing this. Full spiral all the way down. Pop, boom, and I settle on that shot. Boom. Okay. So that spin and the step, like I said, it's gonna be different for everybody. Okay, everyone's body is different. Everyone's mechanic. Some people have bad knees. Some people can't. Okay, so some people just can. My dad does this technique on like almost like a plie, like a ballerina spin. Okay, because he was a dancer, so he'll straight up do a full like pencil turn, feet together and turn, boom, boom, and he'll hit you there. But everyone's different. Everyone has a different skill set, so that's why I'm giving you all these. Me, I like to land on that shot there, boom, and then turn out of it as soon as I hit. Okay, so now from here, that's just a little bit of the turn on the settle. Okay, it's a full marriage of gravity here. Okay, and we actually want to hit down on this arm with that check. You want to bite on that arm. Okay, the reason you want to bite is you want to get that arm down. Okay, what happens a lot of times is people think this is the weight drop. Okay, it's all in the weight drop, but this is your first contact. This is what's going to get that hand down. It's boom, and then you're catching it. Boom, you're finishing that motion here, okay? So what a lot of people do is they'll tap with this front one, boom, and then they try to settle all their weight with a waiter check and try to pull that arm down. So they'll go boom, and then they'll go and try to settle that weight down, okay? This is your action. Boom, hit that arm down. I like to do it more of like a chop, okay? I hit that with that bone right in there, okay? Boom, okay? You can use it as a heel palm, that's fine. I like to target up on that radial nerve with that hand, okay? So boom, from there, we hit down, and then we catch it, boom. From there, this happens almost at the same time, okay? Boom, we hit down on the arm, and then we have opposing forces here. We're gonna keep him down as we shoot the other one up. So it's boom, boom. Okay, so if you speed this up, hit, hit, pop, pop, boom. So it's almost at the same time. It's it lags behind. So it's pop, 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 boom, 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 boom. This goes a split second before I shoot that up. So pop, boom. One more time, clear, hit, hit, check hand is up, okay, from there, chop down, or palm down, packs out, whatever you want to call it, boom, boom, come back up with that head, okay? Now the reason is why do you want to do this at pretty much immediately after?
Because you're bringing him down with that check, he's going to bring his head right into it.
Exactly, okay, so what happens if you do this?
You're going to go over his head, maybe. You might miss it.
Over his head, you may clip his forehead, or you're going to lose a lot of your power from that borrowed force. You're going to lose that that sandwiching motion of boom, pop, boom. You're pulling him into that strike, okay? As opposed to settle and then hit, pop, boom. You're pulling him down into that strike from there, okay? And like I said, variations. I like to do more of a straight arm, and I actually turn my body, get a little bit of torque out of it, boom, and boom, and I turn that. Yeah, just like kind of like you're swinging a bat. Boom, you just give him that little straight arm. You will get a little bit of a rotational force if you add kind of the more Larry Tatum kind of version of that whip around the head, okay? So that's just kind of on that one. Boom, hit, check, hit, boom. And that's pretty much the finish there. If you don't know the ending, all it is, we have the arm here, and we're hitting here. His kidney is going to be right here. From there, we turn back into our cat. We turn around again. We break many rules in this technique, turning your back on your opponent, and we do it twice in this technique. Boom, and then we turn our back again as we pull into a cat and hit this back knuckle to the kidney. From there, it goes, rips through, and then just like in gripping talon, it's that same buckle with the ridge hand, but you're going to be going on the front side, not the back side. So you're going to be catching him with that ridge hand across, kind of like sleeper. So you're going to hit sleeper, or you're actually maybe over the top of the arm. So when you hit here, that leg, you could be coming over the arm straight across the chest. Boom, as you take him down. You can come under the arm like sleeper, catch him under the throat. And one variation that we like to do, or I like to do, is a heel palm, like a pressing palm, right on top of the bladder. So right on top of the cup. So when we're here, boom, when we shoot this leg out, we're actually going to hit on the bladder down. Boom, and sit him down. Okay? One reaction you're going to get with the ridge hand is you're hitting that leg up, and you're hitting me high. So I'm going to go boom, and I may fly over and roll out of it. Okay? When you sit someone down with boom, and you shoot that down, the leg goes up, and then you push him down on the bladder. So you're buckling, pop, and then you're getting that leg up, and then you sit him down with that straight heel palm right on the bladder. Oh, and that sits you right onto the floor. Okay? So 1, 2, I'm just doing my version with the twist. Turn out, we continue our spiral. Boom. From there, check, check, hit. Pull back in cat with your check. Oop, lost my balance. Boom, and then sit them down. Okay? And that shot, it's not going to be like a ridge hand. From that back knuckle, it's point of origin, straight from there. Pop. So boom, you can bring it back a little bit, and then it's shooting straight down. Pop. All right? So, any questions or comments, or if you learned it a different way, or go ahead if you have something else that I'm missing on there that maybe how you learned it, just so I can not confuse you guys.
I have a differing notes of, I know it depends on the attack, but stepping forward versus stepping back.
Okay.
First.
Yeah, it's a great point. So stepping forward and stepping back, one is anticipatory, one is an oh shit moment, right? Oh shit. Okay. Another one is you see the punch coming and boom. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you catch it. So that when you step forward or back, and it could be range too. If this guy's super tight, right, or you're against the wall, okay, you're gonna want to step forward. Okay, obviously you can't step back. Okay, right. So range is a possibility. If he's further out in front of you, you maybe advance towards him. If he's right up in your grill, you probably have to step back and do it. Okay. But so everyone good on pretty much the base version, pretty much match up with kind of what you got, maybe some small differences. Carrie's laughing.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah.
What do you, I know that you and your dad, because he's taught me the same kind of motion for shield and mace, that dropping.
Yes.
Like bending. What do you guys, do you have a name for that? Or is that because
settling?
Settling?
I'm just kidding. We like, so you're talking about that drop. Okay?
Yeah, it's like bringing your feet up. Like, I don't know, I forget how he described it.
pretty much that's what I use to explain it is the dog with the ball. Okay, when you throw the dog, fake the ball, right? What does the dog do?
Yeah.
Sprawl. Where are you going? Where are you going? And what I like to think about that is it's just you're getting yourself ready. You're putting yourself in that position to boom. I'm grounded. I'm based. All my weight is centered. Okay, so it's the same concept when you hit there. Think someone threw the ball or pretended to throw the ball. You go, boom. Where's it at?
Mhm.
You just literally pick your feet up a hair, barely any, and you catch your feet. Boom.
Right.
So it's not a jump, which a lot of people do when they're trying to settle. They go, boom, and you're like, dude, you just jumped. Okay? But here I'm not jumping. My weight, when you jump and settle, my energy has to go up for it to go down. Okay? What I'm doing here is I'm just dropping and catching myself. So it's a little quicker, and you're also getting the full marriage and not the, okay, now accelerate down. It's just pure acceleration from gravity. Boom. Okay? So I don't know if there's really a name for it. I would just pretty much call it settling, but does that kind of explain it?
Yeah, I was just trying to remember his terminology between, but picking the feet up, that's what I was looking for, because the same thing, like not jumping, but yeah, picking the feet up is what.
That's just something that's just practice.
Yeah.
Just sit there and just catch your feet. And you know what'll help is what we did last time, and stuff that we worked on, right?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much what we're doing. Okay. Same thing. Just pick your feet up. Pop. Your knees come up slightly, and my upper body doesn't come up. My knees come up, but my top half drops. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. So all that energy is going straight down.
Cool.
All right. So
Thank you.
let's play with the technique now. Now that we got the base kind of worked out. So I got a few different versions for you. First one we're going to do is what happens if I hit that brake and I take my step and I hit. Okay, what do you think is going to happen there?
Falls back.
Okay, could fall back. Okay, do you think he's maybe grab his head, maybe grab his face? You just hammer fisted him in the orbital bone or the cheek, right? So you're probably not just going to take that unless you're, Superman. Okay, when you hit someone, boom, especially with that power coming through with that step, boom, okay, hands are very likely going to go up, okay? Pretty likely because they throw that punch, boom, pop, they got hit. They're going to go, oh, crap, okay? So hands are going to be up, which is awesome. Okay, that's what we want because it gives us that target for that spin, okay? One thing that just to think about is when you get hit, do you get hit in the face? What's a real reaction? Is this the reaction? Or is this the reaction?
I do the second one.
Your head goes down, right? So you get hit, boom, and then you go, what the hell was that, right? Look where my elbows are.
Ow.
You ever back fisted an elbow?
Yes.
Okay. It's the same thing if you're like what we talked about on Shield and Sword with that roundhouse kick, right? That's why it's because people go after the kidney, and then all of a sudden you're kicking an elbow on that far side. That's why it's a ball kick, not a roundhouse kick or a leg kick. So, where was that? Boom. So when I hit there, hands are going to come up. There is an option that that elbow could be in the way. Okay, so you could be back knuckling an elbow. Okay, so what we're going to switch a little bit is we're going to change this to more so down onto either the hip or the groin or kind of like the bladder area. Okay, so boom, we hit across. From there, we actually circle and we hit this downward motion, hitting either onto the hip right there. Now, got to be careful of the hip as well. Okay, the hip pointer hurts as well. Okay, so that's why I use the soft part of my hand. Okay, I always do it with this. Okay, this, it's gonna hurt. Okay, it'll hit. If you hit the hip, it's gonna hurt. If you hit the elbow, it's gonna hurt. This, you have that cushion on there. That's why we use the hammer fist for the head. Okay, so boom, when we hit, I like to turn it into more so of a hammer. Okay, so that's gonna either go down into the groin. okay, or the bladder, just a lower target, pretty much. Target is here. We're going to drop it to here. Okay, that's all we're doing on this version. Boom. From there, what's the reaction? Hit someone in the hip. Boom. Okay. Maybe if you didn't hit him in the groin, okay, if you hit him in the groin, you're definitely going to get the hands down. Okay, but if you hit him in the hip, okay, the arms actually might come up a little bit, which sets us up great for the technique. Okay, so if someone goes boom, like knocks you off balance or pushes you in the hip, okay, you shoot your arms out as counterbalance. Okay, because if boom, right, you're going to fall backwards. So naturally, your body, you get hit, boom, you go, oh, your hands come up. Okay, if someone pushes you back, right, you don't go and fall. Okay, you go, oh, and you try to grab onto something, right? So that's the reaction when you're hitting someone low. Boom, even if it's just that one hip, if I threw that punch, you hit me here, boom, my hands, I'm gonna go, oh, and there's our opportunity for that check. So boom, our hands maybe come up, we set them back down, and finish with the technique. Boom. So all that one was is a change of the target and something to think about on the reaction of our opponent. Okay, so there's one version. Okay, any questions on that one? Oh, there's a simple change of just lowering that target for the spin, getting a different reaction, okay, as opposed to the possibility of elbowing the arm. Because we all know you're not going to stand here. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care who teaches you what. Your opponent is not going to stand here. Okay, so boom, hit low, check, come back up. Next version. When I hit, boom, I'm hitting across the face. Okay, so what's going to happen here when you hit across the face? We just talked about this, right? The hands may come up. Okay, so what we're going to do here, when we hit, we're actually going to take a chunk of the technique out. Okay, because what is the reason why? Like I just said, this person's not going to stand here. So when I hit that person there, boom, hands come up. We're going to turn and we're going to hit low or mid, just like the written technique. Boom. Okay. Now, what is the reaction when you get hit in the stomach? Right? Oh, okay, that hurts. There's nothing to check anymore. There's nothing there. Okay? So, boom, we're going to do a full 360 here. Hit, we hit low, and then this just trailed behind. So we're windmilling them. Okay? So we're going high, low, high. Okay? Boom, boom. So what I'm seeing is you guys are using more arm there. So go, spin, spin, spin. You see how much arm you're using there? Okay, I want you to marriage it with the spin. So like I said, it's like you've seen Talladega Nights, right? I'm a windmill you. I'm a windmill you, right? We catch, we hit. Actually, you see how, I'll show you my feet real quick. Watch my feet here. Step, hit, okay? You see how my feet haven't moved? Move your feet, okay? Let your stance change a little bit. And all it's changing into is like a wide kneel. We turn, we turn, we turn. Continue that rotation. So we're marriage aligned and we hit with that straight arm as opposed to trying to hit, keep our stance and hit with across our body. Line your body up. Boom. Yeah, there you go. So go ahead and do that again, Carrie.
No.
Well, I see you're either it looks like you're under rotating. Boom. There it is. You see that just slight stance change? All you're doing is dropping that knee down as you turn. Instead of relying on the twist of the back and the arm, you continue that spin with your stance. Okay, how you doing, Aaron? So do it again one more time. Boom. Okay, don't forget that first part of the technique. Catching the arm, There you go. That looks good. Remember, you're going to land with that backhand hitting low and then other hands hitting high. Boom, boom. Nice. Okay. So this is just playing with the reaction of the realistic reaction of your opponent. Okay. Now, this, like I said, I always reiterate, this is not the written way. Okay. I'm not telling you this is how you do it. This is the way to do it. Okay. This is just a version, a variation of going off of a reaction that you get. You hit to the head, hands come up. You hit low, hands go down, and there's nothing here to check. So I'm not going to check. I'm just going to come right into that back fist. Okay? Full speed, it's boom, pop, boom. And you're catching right there. Okay? This guy's getting hit 3 times. Head, body, head. Just like that on a windmill action. So that's one version. Okay? Another version is when I catch on the break. Okay? Instead of going high, okay, because we're just thinking about possibilities here. If you hit someone in the head, what are you laughing at, Carrie?
Kelly almost fell backwards. Sorry. I wasn't laughing.
You just started busting up. I'm like, I didn't say anything funny.
I just saw her go like this.
I'm really good martial artist, guys.
So, on that hammer fist, when you hit to the face, okay, is that person likely going to, the funny thing is what I'm doing now is I teach a technique and then I disprove it with a different version and then I teach another version and disprove the one that I just taught. But that's what you got to do, okay? So from there, when you hit to the head, okay, what happens? Are you just going to put your hands up or are you probably going to back up, right?
Yeah.
You're in a confrontation and someone goes, boom, and hammer fists you in the head. You're going, oh, what was that? Okay, so now what if we do, this is part of the reason why I like the twist stance. Okay, if I step all the way through, I have to fully commit. And what if there's nothing there anymore because he backed up? This is why I like that. Boom, oh, he backed up. I can just twist out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Or boom, I can throw a roundhouse kick or something. Okay, the full committed spin, it works, but we're playing with the reactions now. Boom, when we hit, crack. Okay, he backs up, there's nothing there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a little bit of some leaping crane and some gathering clouds action. Okay, so when we catch this break, what we're going to do is we're actually going to hit low into the body. So we're going boom, we break, and we're actually on our spin, we're going to hit low. Okay, so think like a leaping crane or a gathering clouds, that little bit of a hooking punch, okay? Not a phoenix fist, okay? More of like a right hook, like a nice little boom to the ribs, okay? Just to get them to go, oh, okay? So boom, we're gonna catch them because when you hit someone there, right, you more so drop and you don't really back up unless you get blasted with like a kick or something. So boom, we're gonna hit low and think like a punch, like a jab all the way through as we hit that twist. Boom! Now when the hands come down to protect the ribs, we're going to turn our turn hammer, okay, into a check on the upper arms. Because remember, the elbows aren't up anymore because he's not grabbing his face. His elbows are back, okay? So when we hit low, boom, what we're going to do is we're going to turn, and we're going to turn this into a hammer, almost like a hammer check onto his arms. So when you hit me, I throw the punch, boom, you hit me low, boom, I'm here, okay? You're actually going to drive a hammer down onto the arm using it as an active check. So you go hit low, boom, we check. That is now our check. And then from there, we come back up to the head. Okay, notice I'm taking this part out of just for this section because, like I said, that arm is not going to be there, guys. And you guys know how powerful that shot is. We've all done it on the blue bag and seen that bag go flying, okay? If you think that guy's going to stand here like this and take that, you got another thing coming. So low, boom, we turn. We're going to hammer onto the arms, keeping them checked. From there, we just bring right back up. So it's very similar to the one we just did, high, low, high, okay? But we're going to go boom. We're going to, as we step, we're going to punch low, hit the arm, and then hit to the head. Okay, so the only difference on that one is going low and actually making that a strike to the person's arms. Okay, hitting that arm, hitting on the bicep or the tricep right there. So boom, keeping them checked. And then from there, you can get into your extension. So any questions on those two? No? All right, let's keep it moving. Awesome. All right, so I have one more version for you, okay? And I actually like this one the most because, once again, I'm going to disprove what I just taught you. So, so we hit that break, boom. From there, I'm going to keep it low, okay? So what I'm going to do, boom. Wait, hang on. No, sorry, I'm going to keep it high, sorry. So this one, we're going to go back up to the head. We'll break, and we're going to catch the head. Boom, bringing the hands up, okay? When we turn, we're going to go low. Boom, okay? Now, when I hit here, that reaction comes in. Arms go in, hands come down. So A, I don't have this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take out, actually, we're not taking out anything. So boom, we're hitting. When they buckle down, instead of they're here now, so their head is where that arm would be. So we're not going to change the technique at all. We're going to keep it exactly the same. Hit high, hit low, okay? From there, they buckle down. Now, my target now is no longer the arm for my parks out and my waiter's check. It's going to be the back of the head because he's bent down like this. So what we're going to do is same thing. I'm going to chop onto the back of the neck. And from there, I'm going to do a rolling back fist instead of a waiter's check onto the occipitals. Okay, this little sensitive spot right in the back, that little soft spot behind your head. Okay, so what you're going to do when you hit that shot, boom, when we come back down, we're going to chop to the back of the neck, hit back fist, and then catch him with that low shot instead. So this is no longer going to go over our head and up because the head is low. So we're going chop back fist, and we're hitting him on the way down. Okay, so that's just boom, hit high, hit low, the head comes down, we're going to chop to the back of the neck, boom, back fist to the head, and then if you can, catch that in there. Okay, if not, you can drive a knee in there if you want. Okay, so that's just hit, hit, taking them down. Think like Thundering Hammers, the end of Thundering Hammers. Boom, pop, boom. Very similar. Boom, chop, chop, hit, boom, right there. And like I said, that may put his head even down further. So you have to be careful with that rising back knuckle, that ending, okay? Because now you're going to be possibly hitting the top of his head. So pretty much what we did here is before we took the checks out and left this in. What we're doing now is we're leaving the checks and we're taking this part out. Okay? So boom, hit, chop back knuckle, and then from here, if it's there, you can hit. If not, drive that knee through. The head is going to be nice and low. And you're in that nice low stance from that hit. Just drive through with that knee. Okay? So one more time. We have hit, low, chop, back fist, knee. Boom, pop, pop, boom. Nice. Okay, so we have, let's go over our, and one more variation on this particular one is the opening shot, okay? Make it a open hand slap. You ever been slapped in the stomach before really hard? It hurts. Okay, it stings a lot. Okay, so boom, instead of a punch, you can make this a nice ripping slap across the midsection. Okay, if you ever been slapped on the side right there, right, on the love handles, smack, boom, and you hit down, pop right there. From there, chop, hit, boom. And you can do that the same way. All we're doing today is we're just playing with the reactions of these techniques, okay? So first one, base technique. Hit, check, boom, draw back and settle. The next one was hands come up, boom, hit. We're just changing our target here, going low, boom, hands now are probably going to come out because you hit them in the hip. Boom, boom, finish your technique. This one, take out the checks. Boom, hit, hit, hit. Take out the checks. So boom, we hit across, we hit low, and then we come up high. So boom, boom, boom. It's really quick. Pop, pop, pop. And then we did take out the checks, and then we did hitting low first. Boom, hit low, crack, hammer onto the arms now, and then come up to the head. So the same thing, only we're changing our target. You're gonna take out the checks, hit to the arm. Oh, sorry. Hit low on the first shot, boom, hit the arms, and then back up to the head. No checks on that one either, except for that is our striking check to the arms when we spin. Boom, that's our check there, because we're hitting the arms and keeping it there. It sticks, stick like Velcro, and then finish with that rising fist. The last one was our no checks, with the checks, taking out that last shot. Boom, hitting high, bringing the hands up. From there, hitting low, body comes down. We're going to chop to the back of the neck, chop, rolling back fist. If you have it, you can shoot that shot there or finish with that knee. All right. And then the last one was just changing it up to the slap. All right. So, any questions or comments on kind of those different variations of this technique? Anybody? Anybody at all?
I'm always the one that always talks.
Harry just laughs and you talk. And then Aaron just quietly whimpers.
I like your favorite version, the chop rolling back fist. Although I feel like the motion for me, and maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, of going from the chop back into a like a rising sun punch is weird. Because I feel like I have to do 2 rolling back fists. Is that weird? Like chop, roll, and then knee him?
But if you want, yeah, you just keep nailing down like a hammer and a nail. Boom, 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 right? Just keep going right on top of his head.
I don't know why it feels weird.
Yeah, it shouldn't feel weird because it's literally the same action, right? We have check, waiter's check, packs out waiter's check. All we're doing is chop back knuckle. So it should feel pretty similar. But that's a mind thing, right? You're doing something different, so the timing gets thrown off. So you're like, why does this feel weird? And that's just timing. Just practice. But yeah, this is what you do with these technique, guys. I just gave you 4 or 5 different versions of the same technique based off of 4 or 5 different reactions you're gonna get. Each one, like I said, kind of disproving the one I taught before. We're adding another, on the microscope, another zoom times 10, times 20, times 30. Okay, and you get really picky. And then look at how much we ended up taking out on that one. We almost took out the whole. We literally just did a spin and hit 3 times. Okay. So that's what you got to do with your techniques, okay? And I'm probably going to just keep trying to do this for you guys on Saturday. Today was more of a Kempo-based stuff. Didn't get much of a workout in, but I was in a rush, so I didn't really want to get all sweaty. Plus, I'm going to go play golf after this.
Oh my God.
So don't want to get all tired and sweaty. But I hope you guys got something from that. Just a little flashing mace love for you guys. And kind of what we did with darting mace the other day. So we'll just stick it with the maces all day. Mace. We'll do shielding mace next time. All right. So that's what I got for you guys. Bunch of different versions. Practice them. If you like them, awesome. If not, throw them away. It's up to you. Okay. I just give you what different versions. You move how you move. It's your body. So you do what you got to do to get the job done. That's what it is. So hopefully these versions help you get the job done. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. All right.
Thank you.
All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Yeah, it is.
It is Saturday.